Alright, we're back at it again with another one. We've now added Oob to our list of DPSs that we've done. The next one we're doing is Kefla. Going ahead and getting rid of like almost all of the DPS additions to the game post-launch. Only have 2 more after this. But yeah, Kefla. So, starting off, she does have a transformation. Her transformation is level 7, so it's not like Vegito's. Gives her HP and all attack up, so no defense buff, but still HP increase is very good. Passive. Self-strengthening ability shortens the cooldown of Vanishing Step when she attacks, whenever any of her attacks land, and increases the damage dealt by skills, and excluding her super attack after a Vanishing Step is used. So, what this means is anytime that she lands an attack, regardless of what attack it is, it will reduce the time that it takes, or reduce the cooldown on her vanish, as you can see there. And after she vanishes, or every time she vanishes, it gives her a damage buff to all of her skills, excluding her ultimate. Her rush attack is very good because it fires blasts at multiple enemies, and this is not limited to 2. It shows off 2, but you will fire at basically anyone within your range. The secondary attack will be doing less damage, but that's fine. You still like farm better than almost every other character in the game. Her skill 1 just blast a barrage of fucking energy blasts at a set position, and you can move and vanish during this. It's very good as a get out of jail card. Like, you can use this to escape, but it's also a decent attack. It used to be better, but it only reduces it by the vanish cooldown by 1/4 of a second instead of a whole second. Alright, skill 2. This can be charged up and it will go further. Yeah, so it does not increase the damage if you fully charge it. It only increases the speed of the attack and the distance that it goes. So if you want to make sure that you're going to hit someone, it might be better to charge it, but for the most part, you could just kind of throw this out there. Her skill 3 buffs the damage of her secondary rush attacks. So it will make it so her secondary rush attack does the same as her normal rush attack. It also gives her a movement speed up, or the more enemies that you hit with the AoE of this, the longer that the movement speed up lasts. Her ultimate, big beam that you can move and vanish while using. It does more damage the closer they are to you, and the damage fall off is pretty significant, so if they're really far away from you and you're hitting them, you might as well just be using a normal skill. Alright, let's get into a match. Alright, so we're using the DPS buff again. Pretty standard. The helpers are like, there's like usually like 1 to 2 helpers that are just better than all the other helpers. We got Ball Trap and Skill 2 cooldown, which is very good for this character because her Skill 2 is her big damage ability. I'm probably going to be going down low with the cooler. Just makes more sense because the Gohan will be able to buff the top up top. We got a baby, Gammas, that's kind of annoying, Goku, and it looked like a Gotenks, but I didn't get a chance to look at it properly, but we'll see. It is, oh, a Krillin. Ooh. Well, I mean, Krillin does decent damage, but I don't think that it'll cause us too much of an issue. But as you can see, the range on a rush attack, insanely big. And we can see there, already firing at multiple enemies at once. When you see that blue aura around her, that is when your DPS buff is active. And you can see the damage that you do with your secondary, not very good. And my cooler's an idiot. Can you go heal, my dude? No? Okay, I guess that's how we're going into this fight. Alright, that's fine. What do I know? We can get Snowball. I'm gonna go back and farm. Just launch that, get it over with. Krillin? Krillin, mi amigo, what are you doing down here? This is not what you should be doing. Well, why would you do that? You could have at least given me the snowball. Inconsiderate, to be honest. Like, he could have, like, just, you know, thought about how I felt, like, a little bit. You know? Cooler's pushing. I'm not worried about it. It's not like we're playing for hammers. We've also got a huge level lead on them. That's right, we're gonna be transformed before they even fucking get to level 5. Go ahead and transform. I know it's silent there for a bit, but I was just kind of like curious as to what that man was doing, to be honest. I'm not vanishing a lot, but I haven't really had a need to be honest. I'll level up our ult. Take some farm from them. Maybe they'll come fight us. You want to get defensed up with this character like most of the characters, but with this character they benefit even more heavily from it. Just because you're going to be vanishing like a lot more with this character than almost any other character. Why does he keep letting that happen to him? Oh, we got a Goku too. Now we can just level this up. The reason why I don't play on ranked with these videos is because I genuinely do want to show off the character, and I feel that most of the time I go on ranked, I do not have good teammates, and unfortunately at the end of the day, this is a team-based game. Now if people are just bad like we see here, like of course I'm going to stomp on them, but like there's a lot of the time where like these people, like I will go online and you will just see people who are just not very good. And I know it doesn't make the showcase of the character accurate, but like I feel like it allows me to actually show off what skills the character can do to show how to play the character, which is what's important to me. I want to be able to teach people how to play this game properly and not just focus on like, oh, how does this character actually do in a competitive environment? Because I can show that off like via just showing it off. I don't necessarily need to like go into this. Okay, so one thing to be careful, I know I was just speaking, but like you want to make sure you don't stand in the center with this character when you're fighting this boss specifically, because you will attack all of his clones and then they will all attack you, and it is not a good time when that happens. I'm gonna go for more kills. So I see 2 people up here. We're gonna just go. There we go. Did take a little bit of an ult there, but I'm not worried about it. There's a Krillin up here too, so we're gonna go try and kill him. See the Gamma, we can go kill the Gamma real quick. And we see the animation, looky there. So you know I spend money on the game. And look. And take some of their farm. No reason not to. Double kill. Okay. Pretty decent game, I'd say. But like I said, this is all in quick play, so a lot of these videos are going to be a little bit like, obviously I'm winning and shit, but that being said, Kefla in general is a good character. I still think that she is in like very much in the meta. Like if you play her even at an upper echelon of competitive play, like she is still going to hold her own a lot better than characters like 18 or Broly or even Bojack. Like she still is a very good character and very worth playing. But yeah, that's Kefla. As you can see, 12 kills, no deaths, 158,000. I was not even playing her that well because I wasn't vanishing as much, but nobody was staying in a fight. But I tried to get a couple like double kills with a vanish. You saw that I didn't really charge the skill 2. It's not really necessary. It's very situational that you'll need to do that. But yeah, that's Kefla.